Right, we're going up a major hill. So Ian's warned that some may want to walk up. Let's see what happens. So for those people who are going for the Perth Hills Grand Fondo, I think this is part of the route. It is a tough climb. I kid you not. Do not underestimate Kawina Road. It is super steep, and even though on Strava it says like 14% average, 14% is probably the first bit and the last bit. The middle bit, which is most of it, at least 200 meters long, is between 17 to 21%. And that is quite steep in my books. Here we're going downhill, and you get a little bit of respite from the undulating course. We chuckle left at the end right here, and as you can see, everyone's got energy because everyone's just cruising down. And this is where you need to start to prepare, because once you go left, boom, it kicks up. This is way past 10%. This is like 14% already. And so this section is really short. I think it's about 50-60 meters long, but it's not exactly the start of the climb. You can see one of the PIH guys at the corner there telling everyone turn left because it's going up that way, and people are already starting to go, oh, tired. I go past these three, and there are a couple of guys in front of me. So check out the girl in front in white. That's Maddie Pitt. Maddie is all of 14, but she is a unit. Super strong track cyclist, and first year under 17s, and she's won the Australian at the Australian champs, the bronze medal. So bronze medalist at the Australian Championships. Well done, Maddie, on the track. And so we're going up, and this part is absolutely killer. If the video is not showing you that it is steep, believe me, this is a freaking wall. I was looking up, the guy in front of me is Fred, and Fred's just starting to zigzag because it is that steep. He's going left, right across the road. I'm just trying to get up, and I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. I am in the drops, as you can see in my shadows, because I tried putting my hands on the hoods at the beginning, and what happened was I felt like I was going to flip backwards, like the front end of my bike was going to lift, and that is how steep this hill is. If you're going to try to stand up all the way, for those of you who like standing up and climbing, I would say, yeah, stand up, lean all the way forward, mate, because you need to do that, or else you're gonna find yourself on your back. This part of the climb looks super deceiving. It goes all the way up, and it sort of eases up a little bit. Now this part is still like 20%. So when I say eases up, it eases up to between 14 to 16%, which is still pretty steep. Not your easy 4 to 5% gradient that many of us are used to on undulating climbs. It looks as if we're going to crest the hill, but do not be deceived. Do not ease up, push on at this section, because it eases up a little bit from 20% to about 14%, 16 to 14%. It is still tough to climb, and there you can see Fred is starting to peel away because he is pushing hard, zigzagging. I am falling back behind. I'm going at about 7 k's an hour. Smallest chainring in front and the biggest cog at the back. I felt like I needed more gears. I couldn't spin up enough. In fact, my average power going up for these 5 minutes was 308 watts, which is for me quite a bit, as I'm a bit of a lightweight rider. I am about 67 kilos, so if you do the math, it's just over 4 watts a kilo average just to get up. And I am not super fit, and this was tough. That on the right is the chicken farm, and if you're hoping for really nice crisp fresh air in the morning up here, if you live next to a chicken farm, you know that the chicken poop doesn't smell the very best, especially in the morning. The cold dense air plus the smell of the chicken poop is not the best. Anyway, right here it eases off. This is like 2% or even, it's still a climb, 2-3%. I reach the top and let's see what the guys have to say.
That was a climb. Freaking short.
That it was.
But
It's
Steve, how many percent is that?
about 1,000, I think, roughly.
1,001
Well,
maybe.
it says on here it's like 12.8 or something. On the navigating map it said that, but I'm not so sure.
That's nuts, man.
But it was,
Feels steeper than Mount Street.
Can't you smell them there?
Well done.
That was pretty much the steepest climb I've done all week.
No, it was good.